Good morning.
Hey, Tony, how's it going?
Really, really well, Rick. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely fabulous.
You know, I gotta start out by saying I am such a Pawn Stars fan. I learn something new every time I watch the show.
Well, that's great. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of the whole the gist of the show. I think that's why I'm, in my 17th season, is because it's, people love to learn history lessons from their uncle, not a professor. I also, I trick people into laughing while they're learning, and it sort of sticks in their head. So I think that's probably why it's been around so long.
And rightly so, because again, it's a family business. It's got all that kind of fun in it, and yet I look around my stuff and I go, what is this worth? And I want to bring it down to your pawn shop and have you evaluate it. So again, congratulations for being part of America's family.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Like I said, I mean, I grew up loving history. I was just a complete nerd with books when I was a kid, and fortunately, just through the karma of the world, I ended up with a TV show on History Channel. So everything's worked out. Everything's worked out great so far.
Yeah, and what a collection you have privately. I'm so jealous of all the trinkets. But let's talk about HistoryCon. That's coming up pretty soon, and you guys are there and doing a panel discussion?
Yeah, we're doing all kinds of things there. You can be there. We'll be, there's people from almost all the history talent's going to be there. There's going to be a ton of people there. We're doing autographs. We're doing pictures. There's interactive displays. There's going to be speakers there. What we're basically trying to do is make history really fun. So hopefully it's going to be a great event. Lots of people show up, and like I said, you can get pictures with your favorite stars on History Channel, and hopefully it's a fun event, and hopefully we'll end up doing it every year.
I hope so too, because again, I love shows like that where fans can come and actually interact with you and learn a little bit more about you in person.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll be on some panels there. You can see me speak. So it should be a real fun event. And I know, for some reason, people think it's a big deal to meet me. I'm still just that normal guy, but who owns a pawn shop in Vegas?
Well, I think it's a big deal to meet you. I've been in your pawn shop a few times, and again, I'm such a fan. I'm being a fanboy right now. But again, you're one of those shows, Pawn Stars, that changed the face of the History Channel. I mean, it used to be, basically wonderful documentaries, but you gave it an interaction that I don't think they had before.
Well, yeah, it's, I don't know if there's ever really been a show like, I was sort of like the first in that genre. I sort of created a genre. And there's a lot of other shows that are similar to mine now, but it's, as long, I think the key to the show is you can tune in anytime and watch it. You can tune in the middle of an episode and still watch it. It's always been a family show. I've never, jumped the shark or done anything like that. And there's no drama, but you just learn a little history, learn a little bit about business, and you get to watch Chumlee.
One of my favorite shows was the episode where Steve Carell came into the shop.
Yeah, that was he was definitely a character. He was one of the funnest guys. He was one of the funnest guys I've ever filmed with in my entire life. He's an incredible guy.
And so I'm going to ask you this before we go. What is your favorite episode of Pawn Stars?
Tell you the truth, I never really watch it. I hate watching myself on television. Probably my favorite one is when I got my Volkswagen thing. My favorite, the car I had when I was 16 years old.
See, I would have guessed the bowling ball cannon. I think that was a great show, too.
The cannons are always great, too, but I actually got a car out of this one.
Well, Rick, it's a pleasure talking to you, and I'm coming to HistoryCon, and I'll make every effort to come see you.
All right, I'll see you there.
All right, thanks, Rick. And it's HistoryCon and Pawn Stars on History Channel.
Monday nights on History Channel, and it's historycon.com.